They say that on winter nights, when the wind howls and the trees bend, a terrible host rides the skies. Hooves thunder without horses, horns echo where no hunters roam. It is the wild hunt, the ghostly riders of storm and shadow. But where did it begin? Some say the hunt belongs to Odin, all-father of the Norse. Cloaked in black, one eye burning like a star, he rides his eight-legged steed, Sleipnir, across the storm winds, leading warriors, wolves, and the dead. Wherever his riders pass, flames flicker in the clouds and the sky itself trembles. Others whisper it is Wotan, or Herne the Hunter, crowned with antlers, roaming the forests of England. Or a dark queen, sometimes Hel, sometimes Holda, driving the souls of the restless across the winter skies. No matter the name, the meaning is the same. To see the wild hunt is to brush against death itself. On nights of thunder and snow, farmers huddled by their fires would hear it first, the distant blast of horns, the baying of ghostly hounds, the rush of wings like a storm. They knew better than to step outside, for the hunt seeks souls, wanderers, drunkards, or the unlucky caught beneath its path. Those who dared to look would glimpse a vision to freeze their blood, pale riders with hollow eyes, hounds with burning jaws, and steeds with sparks at their hooves. Some claimed they saw lost neighbors among the riders, dragged into the host after death. The hunt was not just an omen of death, it was a warning. Crops might fail, war might come, a plague could spread. The hunt was the storm made flesh, the chaos that no man can escape. Stories spread that if the wild hunt rode over you, it could sweep your very soul away. You would fall dead where you stood, your spirit torn into the hunting pack. The unlucky might awaken to find themselves riding in the hunt forever, condemned to chase shadows until the world's end. But there were rare tales of courage. Some claimed if you cast yourself flat to the earth, the hunt would pass above, sparing you. Others swore if you left out bread and ale at your door, the riders might take the offering instead of your life. And yet there were darker bargains. A man could join the hunt willingly, offering his soul to the Storm Lord in exchange for power, vengeance, or forbidden knowledge. Such hunters returned changed, eyes wild, voices hollow, doomed to vanish when the winds rose again. In the Norse lands, the hunt was more than terror, it was prophecy. They said Odin gathered the souls of warriors, fallen in distant battles, and swept them into his host. This was no mindless storm, but preparation. The Einherjar, the chosen slain, were carried by the wild hunt to Valhalla, where they would feast and train for Ragnarok, the final war of gods and giants. Thus, what was terror to men was purpose to the All-Father. Each storm a harvest, each winter a gathering. But not all legends place a king at the hunt's head. In the forests of Germany, they whispered of Frau Holda, a pale goddess who led the hunt with hounds as white as snow. Where Odin gathered warriors, she gathered women, souls of the unbaptized, the outcast, the lost. Her riders were maidens of the dead, sweeping over villages in moonlight, their laughter sharp as frost. And in some tales it was Hel herself, half beautiful, half rotting, who drove the hunt. A reminder that the grave spares no one. To hear the wild hunt was to be marked. Those who mocked it were found lifeless the next morning. Those who saw it never spoke again. But some few, shaken and pale, lived to tell what they saw. A black rider with an eye of fire, wolves loping through the air, the sound of chains and drums in the storm. And always the whisper, do not follow, do not look, do not answer the horns, for if you did, you might never return. In every version, the wild hunt is not just a haunting, it is a reminder of chaos that sleeps just beyond the world. When the hunt rides, order falters, fields wither, men vanish, fires die. But in the Norse telling, there is one last truth. The hunt will not ride forever. For on the night before Ragnarok, the wild hunt will sweep across the skies one final time. Odin will gather every soul he has claimed, and when the horns of doom sound, the host of the dead will ride at his side into the last and greatest battle. Until then, the storms carry whispers, the hooves thunder through the clouds, and the wise bolt their doors when the winds rise, praying not to hear the horns. They say if the wild hunt passes above you, the safest thing you can do is throw yourself to the ground and pray you are overlooked. But tell me, if you heard the horns in the night, would you dare to look up? Like and subscribe for more dark myths, where the line between gods, ghosts, and death